Donald Trump certainly had a busy day here in Washington. The presumptive GOP nominee cozying up with Speaker Paul Ryan and the Republican leadership in both the House and the Senate. Wyoming Senator John Barrasso was in that Senate meeting with Trump. Senator's here, go on record. Nice to see you, Senator. I haven't seen you in a while.
Good to see you.
Okay, were you a Trump supporter before the meeting? And if so, or if not, are you now?
Well, I said for a year I'm going to support the nominee of the party. Donald Trump won this the old-fashioned way. He got the most votes, and the turnout has been remarkable. I was very impressed with the meeting today. It was a very positive, productive meeting. He met with 11 senators, and we talked for over an hour and 15 minutes. Lots of issues, lots of topics, asked questions, went back and forth. And the one thing that might surprise a lot of your viewers is he listened. He listened to what we had to say, and I thought reacted very appropriately.
What's so funny, he had a tryout, it seems like, tonight, but he already has it wrapped up, so it's sort of odd. But what I hear is that there are a lot of Republicans who don't like his tone and rhetoric. Look, I don't like the insults or anything, but the fact is if he acts sort of like the other ones without that tone and rhetoric, they lost. His tone and rhetoric has drawn people to the party, and he won. So does that mean the strategy is to keep going with that tone and rhetoric?
Well, what we know is that 2/3 of Americans believe the country is heading in the wrong direction. And I think people all around the country know that we cannot afford for America to have another 4 years like the last 8 years. And that's what you get with Hillary Clinton. You get a third Obama term.
Should you let Donald be Donald, or are you going to try to make him into some sort of something else?
Well, you know, there's a lot we still don't know about Donald Trump in terms of really fleshed out positions, but there's a lot more we do know about Hillary Clinton. So we were asking the questions about different issues, talked a lot about what unites us as a party in terms of specific positions on health care, for one, which you know I've been so actively involved in because it is so unpopular with the American people. So I pushed him to talk more about that topic. I think we ought to be talking a lot more about it.
What about the ban on the Muslims? Last night he told me that he said that it was not it was a temporary ban, not a permanent ban, and that there would be some exceptions because obviously we have Muslims in our military who are serving overseas and they need to come home. Well, so was that one of the discussions today, the Muslim ban?
Well, we talked specifically about the issue of tone matters, and as our mothers told all of us, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
But it's worked for him. See, that's the irony of it, is that his tone has drawn people to the Republican Party, and he's walking away with the nomination, and he has crushed everybody else who had, quote, good tone.
Yeah. And that's what this election is going to now be about, when it's going to be a one-on-one with Donald Trump against Hillary Clinton in the future direction of the country. So he's going to make his points, and we're going to hear more about those. But I think all 11 senators left today with a very positive impression of the nominee of the Republican Party.
Well, it's certainly not going to be dull, right? You agree with that?
Absolutely.
Anyway, Senator, nice to see you, sir.
Thanks for having me.